What is going on, everybody? This is NFL Picks Week 5. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? It's NFL Week 5 picks. We got a crazy, crazy week ahead of us. I'm joined with the finest boys in the land. I got the Leechmeister, the Leecharoni, the Leech Alert, Leech Alert. How we doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Can't wait to pick away with you boys.
Let's do it. And then I'm also joined with Caldrino.
How you doing? How
The
you
one and
doing?
only.
The spread master, the Caldrino and cheese. Here we go. All right, so getting right into it, we got Minnesota 2-2, the Vikings. Don't know. J.J. McCarthy's not back yet.
No.
But we got Vikings at Cleveland Browns.
This one is actually going to be in London.
Oh, it's going to be at in London?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a London game.
So is it Saturday then?
I believe it's Sunday
morning?
still. It's another early Sunday, I think.
Remember to get your lineups in.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
You don't want to start Jalen Warren.
You do not. Trust me.
Wasn't Minnesota already in London? Or weren't they overseas already? Or no, that was the Steelers. And who did the Steelers play? It was in the morning. Either way, Gainwell went off. That was
Yeah.
crazy. And the Steelers did end up winning that game. But regardless,
Aaron Rodgers.
Minnesota 2-2 going to the Cleveland Browns at 1-3. Money lines going to the Browns plus 172. Spreads 3.5. Over under 35.5. I think it's going over. But I don't know. What do you think, Drew?
I think this is an oddly low line. But I do love the Browns in this one. I think they have a stellar defense, and I think that with their new lead back, Judkins, I think that they'll take some relief off Flacco, not make him throw 3 interceptions like he did against the Lions. But yeah, give me the Browns. I think they pull away here. I don't like Minnesota. I think they're bad even with J.J. McCarthy. But that's just me. I think that they don't put up very many points against the Browns, and I think the Browns squeak it out on the back of Judkins.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm going to take the spread, the plus 3.5 to the Browns. Even with JJ, I don't think they win. Their defense is playing really good, Minnesota. Cleveland's got a really good defense as well. I think they get it done. Judkins is going crazy.
Right. Who's the backup for Minnesota right now?
Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback.
They got
Carson Wentz.
Yes.
How long has that guy been in the league? Long time?
He's been in the league a
Quite a
long
bit.
time. He was old when he got into the league. I believe he was 26 his rookie year, if I recall.
Just been shuffling around.
Oh, yeah. He was a D2 school, I believe. Wyoming or something like that. No, that was Josh Allen.
That's Josh Allen.
I mean,
Wichita State, something with a W, but a very low-key school.
right. Yeah, well, here's the thing about these old quarterbacks. You can't just stand in the pocket like a statue either, you know?
Especially not against Myles Garrett.
No.
Yeah, he's going to be coming at you.
All right, well, looking at it, I mean, I guess I'll ride the Browns. Minnesota's kind of having the same problem as the Bengals. You know, they got stud wide receivers, but nobody to throw it to them.
Yeah, Jordan
And their
Addison.
line's not great.
Nope.
Addison just came back last week.
Yeah, good game.
Did okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he was supposed to be high on the waivers. Was he ever on our waivers or no?
No, Austin had him drafted.
Okay. All right, so I got the Cleveland Browns. Is that a sweep again?
It's a sweep.
Yep.
Are we about to should we make a parlay every time we do this? I feel like we should.
We should.
Moving on to the next game. We got Dallas Cowboys 2-1 and 1. They have a tie now, actually.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So that's my bad on the misprint. And then New York Jets 0-4. You know, who's that?
Owen.
Owen.
Aaron.
All right, I'll let you take this one, Leecharoni. Let us know everything you think about the lines, the spreads, the overs.
I have
What do
some
you
strong
got?
thoughts on this one. I believe the Jets go Owen no more. I believe Justin Fields is going to take this team to a victory this week. If CeeDee Lamb was in, I would take Dallas, but he's not. I think Dak comes back down to reality. I love this Jets team. I don't believe this record dictates how they are this year. Love Aaron Glenn. Give me the Jets, and hell, look at that money line. It's not the greatest of odds because this is, technically an upset matchup, but I would take that money line, and I would 1,000% take that spread. Give me the Jets by a field goal at least. Wouldn't touch that over, but give me Fields, give me the Jets. Write it down. Someone write it down.
What do you think, Caldy?
I'm going to ride with that, too. I like the Jets' money line. They played pretty good this last game. Fields showed that he can run like crazy.
Couple dumb mistakes, and they,
Yeah.
don't make those mistakes.
And it really comes down to penalties. You saw this last game, they had about 1 or 2 penalties every single offensive, defensive drive they had. If they quit doing that, I think they would have
if they hold on to the ball.
Who did? The Jets?
Yeah. Aaron Glenn was losing his mind on the sidelines, and yeah, I mean, they probably had 15 penalties that whole game. They would have won if they didn't have that, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, did you hear what Jerry said, about the Micah thing at the end of the game, where he was like, well, they got Micah, we got all the money back, and we tied.
Yeah.
And that's how he put it. And I was like, oh, my God. Give me it's hard to root against you guys, but give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. I thought they hung in there tough against Green Bay.
They did.
I don't know. I think that Green Bay has got a better defense than the Jets. I also think that maybe Green Bay didn't play that good, but I also remember when Dallas versus the Eagles in Week 1.
Yeah.
And they looked tough then too.
They're sharp.
It hurts them to not have CeeDee Lamb, but at the same time, they're having some people come out from the woodwork, the bench,
Yeah.
and play great. Like that Williams guy, their running back, he's playing great. I believe that's his last name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, he's playing great. And then if they could get a few of these people like Tolbert to figure out how to be an NFL wide receiver, then they'd have an awfully good team.
They did good this last game, too.
So give me Dallas. We're split on that. If I were to take anything specifically, I'd probably take the over. All right, moving on to the next game. We got the New York Giants going all the way down to New Orleans versus the Saints, who are also 0-4. Everybody's got a friend named Owen, apparently, but not the New York Giants. 1-3, the New York Giants. They're struggling. They are in a do-or-die situation with their coach. Their coach is trying to hold on to that job, and they're starting Jackson Dart. They benched Russell, and they said, hey, we got a new era. Jackson Dart, please, homie, please let me keep my job. That's what the coach is saying, because the Giants fucking suck, and they're struggling. But you know who else sucks? People that are 0-4, and that's the New Orleans Saints with Rattler. And they did hang tough last week. It was closer than everybody thought it was going to be against the Buffalo Bills.
And they lost by 12.
But I don't know about this one. What do you think, Caldy? What are you going to tell the people?
Darty Party.
Darty Party?
He looked very good last week. Losing Malik Neighbors is a huge hit, obviously. I think they have enough to do what it takes. Scatterbo has been playing great. Saints look really bad. They looked pretty good last week, but I don't think they'll do it twice in a row. I think they get a couple interceptions. Rattler's looking pretty sloppy. Yeah, I mean, Jackson Dart, Brian Dable, he knew he had to change something to keep his job. He got benched, or he benched Russell Wilson, and Jackson Dart got him that win he really needed.
Crazy.
I'm gonna ride the Giants money line.
Giants money line, huh?
Never thought I would say that. But I like it in this spot. I do.
Hell yeah. Well, I got a bold prediction here. I think Jackson Dart gets benched this game. Give me the Rattler Snake. No Morin.
What?
Oh, New Orleans Saints are going no Morin. They're getting the dub here. I would blast that money line, and I would blast that spread, and I would blast that under because I think the Saints hold these shitty Giants to about 6 points. I think they score only field goals.
Really?
I
Yeah.
think Dart gets benched coming out of halftime, and
For
Russell
us?
Wilson sucks it up. Bye-bye, Dabble. That's my bold prediction of the week.
All right.
Give me the Rattler Snake.
No.
So, I mean, what? I'm going with the Giants, just so everybody knows. But how did we go 5 minutes without talking about Malik Neighbors? You know,
Yeah.
that's also a thing too.
'Cause it's a fresh wound. That's why.
That is fresh. Somehow, do we just not know if New Orleans is hurt or not, or do we just not hear about it? Are they having issues, or they're kind of just down there, man?
I'm
They
not
haven't
sure.
had too many major injuries. Kamara's playing. Rattler's playing.
Olave's probably got a concussion. He's just
Olave's
kinda
been having a good
always got
year.
one.
Yeah,
He's
Olave is
Throwing an
having a good year.
interception, but besides that, he's been having a solid year.
Give me the Saints for no more Owen. Caldy's on the Giants.
Yeah.
Leach is heavy Leach alert on the Saints.
Love my Saints.
Moving on to
Okay.
the next game. We got the Las Vegas Raiders, 1-3. They're having issues, that's for sure. Ashton Genty finally got going. And then we got the Indianapolis Colts coming in red hot, 3-1 off of a pretty heartbreaking loss last week to the Rams, who are a very good team. The Indianapolis Colts might be the real deal here. Las Vegas, you know, they got Jacoby Myers, and their quarterback is basically came with the head coach, you know, but just a year later in Geno Smith and what's the head coach's name? He was the head coach, Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
And then you got the and then you got Ashton Genty and of course Max Crosby, but Indianapolis Colts coming in with a newly revived from the Giants, Danny Dimes. Caldy, I'm going to have you take this one. What are you thinking about the Danny Dimes show? Are you loving it, hating it? Who do you got in this one? What do you think about the spread?
I was
Over money.
I was high on Danny Dimes the first 3 games, but he looked like he went right back to the Giants last week with Daniel Pennies. He threw 2 picks, didn't do very good. He looked like his old self in that. I'm not sure what it was, just the defense he was against or what. I think he bounces back. I think they cover that 6.5 point spread against these pretty bad Raiders. I think they do.
Yeah. All right. What do you think, Leacharoni?
I like this Raiders team. They have some weapons. Genty looks better. I'm huge on Brock Bowers. I think they should just snap the ball to him and have him run every play. But as low as I am on Daniel Dimes, as I'm low on the Raiders as a whole, they have a lot to work on this year. So although I think the Raiders cover the spread and it's a lot closer than the spread says, I do think that Indy pulls out the dub in this one.
Okay. I mean, they're at the Colts, too. They're in the Lod House or whatever they're trying to make it called. Yeah. Give me the Colts, but give me the under. Give me the Colts, but give me the under. It just seems like the Raiders have no identity. You know, their identity is like Max Crosby. That's their whole
Yeah.
identity, you know. And I don't think they know what they're doing with Genty. They don't know how to use him like to his full ability, but they also don't have the wide receivers to use him to his full ability, and their quarterback also sucks. But he's okay
good.
from time to time.
Throws a lot of picks.
He does throw a lot of picks, and you can't win in the league with turnovers. So
Yep.
give me the Colts. We're high on the Colts. Moving on to the next game, we got the Miami Dolphins, 1-3. Just played Monday night. Didn't play great. Came out with the win. I'm sure Miami Dolphins fans are relieved, but then they, take a devastating blow to Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah.
In an offense that was already trying to figure something out. And so then we moved to Dolphins 1-3 against the Carolina Panthers 1-3. This is interesting game. I don't really know what to think of it. What do you guys think?
Give me Miami in this one. I think Miami's a better team than Carolina, even without Tyreek Hill. I'm not as low on Tua as everyone else seems to be. I think he's still a good NFL quarterback. I love Mike McDaniel. I think he's got really creative play scheming. So I hope it comes together for this Miami team so he doesn't get fired.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Bryce Young pulls it out, though. I do.
Yeah, you taking the
I'm gonna
Carolina?
take Carolina money line. It's minus 102, minus 116 to Miami. That shows that they think it's gonna be pretty even. With Tyreek out, I have Waddle on my fantasy, but I think he's gonna have a lot tougher matchup. And Carolina, they've been playing pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. I think McMillan starts to have a pretty big game this week. He's been looking pretty good. Jalen Coker's coming back off the IR, I believe, this week. Yeah.
Did anybody watch the game between Carolina and Atlanta?
I did.
What happened? Because they beat the fucking brakes off of them.
Weirdly enough, Atlanta had higher passing yards, rushing yards, everything, time of possession, more plays, more everything. They lost 30-0 though, because Penix threw multiple interceptions. One of them was a pick six. Their offense could not get rolling. Once they started to get rolling, it was either interception, fumble, or turnover.
Wow.
And then Bryce Young, they got great field position and took advantage every time.
Every time? Well, I think the Miami Dolphins could end up doing something like that, too.
Yeah.
Really, they got Devin Achant or whatever.
Yeah.
Devon Achant.
Achant and Waddle.
They got Waddle, but Waddle hasn't shown up like he might have the ability to, but he hasn't.
Yeah, he hasn't done good this year as compared to last year.
Who's the other guy that's huge in the end zone?
Darren Waller.
Waller.
Tight end. He just came back.
I think he's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's
They
a big
needed that.
body.
2 touchdowns.
And probably somebody that Tua needs so he doesn't get hit again, so he's got somebody to fucking throw the ball.
He loves his tight ends too, so that's a big
He
one for
does.
them.
Give me Carolina. I'm not taking Miami. They look like dog shite.
Yeah, I just don't trust Tua.
Yeah. But I don't really know. That just seems like a weird game.
It
I mean,
is.
they got it so close. So
Yeah.
moving on to the next game, we got Houston Texans 1-3 against and at Baltimore 1-3. Baltimore's home.
Yeah.
I know
And-
we've
and
talked
they're
about
underdogs.
this game, but Baltimore's home. And I understand that they're still the Baltimore Ravens, They've been coached by the same guy for like 16 years.
Derrick Henry's on. You got Derrick Henry running the ball.
Yeah, but Lamar might be out with that injury that he had this last game. And if you look at that defense, I mean, more than half their defense is going to be out. Marlon Humphrey just got hurt. Most of their linebackers, defensive backs, they're down bad right now. Even last night, when I was looking at some of the lines for this week, Baltimore Ravens were the favorite. Texans were underdogs. It was plus 3.5. I took that last night because I knew they were so hurt. Just today, the line shifted, went from plus 3.5 Texans to minus 1.5 Texans. That might mean they know something about Lamar that we don't know yet.
Right.
He might already be sitting this next game, and we don't know. But with that kind of line shift, being Baltimore's how good they are, you wouldn't expect them to be underdogs, at home.
No.
I think they could pull it off, though. They could pull it off. But I got Texans. I got the Texans.
You got the Texans. What are you thinking, Leach?
Yeah.
I like Baltimore in this one. I think that it's likely Lamar doesn't play, but I think that this team is going to get him the W in his absence. They need a huge win.
Yeah.
They're, obviously they're a top tier NFL team, and to be 1-3, you don't want to be 1-4. So I'm gonna give this one to the Ravens. I think the Texans have looked absolutely horrible this year. They just got lucky by being able to play a Tennessee Titan team that is even more horrible last week, or else I think they'd be 0-4. Give me the Ravens.
Owen?
They would be 0.
Now with the savior Woody Marks, RB1.
Woody Marks, yep. I mean, Texans has weapons. They got Nico. They got fucking Woody. Stroud's, can be a good quarterback, but I don't know. Stroud hasn't looked the same since that awesome rookie year.
Yeah.
That fucking Nico Collins is a weapon, dude.
Yeah.
He's a
hasn't
fast
gotten fired
dude,
up
bro.
yet.
Is he new to the league?
No, he's been in a few years.
Okay.
He came from U of M and then transferred.
Took him a couple years to get going, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's great. Baltimore at home, it's gonna be loud. I don't think they're giving up 2 in a row at home. And I think like you said, I think they're gonna get this dub for Lamar. I just think that the Houston Texans don't really know what the hell they're doing. Their games look like crap, and I feel like the way that the Houston Texans got to 1-3 is completely different than the way that the Ravens got to 1-3.
They had some close games.
Like
their defense is good too.
The Ravens lost to us, or the Lions. They lost to the Chiefs. Who else did they lose to? Buffalo.
Yeah.
Those are 3 fucking phenomenal teams.
Yeah.
And in the gauntlet of first place schedules and all that stuff, they probably came out the worst after their like harder schedule that sometimes first place teams get or division winning teams get. And
yeah. Ours is pretty tough too.
oh yeah, it eased it up a little bit after Joe Burrow got hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so moving into the next game, we got the Tennessee Titans 0-4, and then we got them going all the way to Arizona to face the Cardinals, who are 2-2. Over under 41.5, money line plus 350 to the Titans. Spread plus 8.5. I mean, it's really hard to.
Yeah.
I got Arizona.
Same. I don't have much to say. Tennessee looks awful
Tennessee's awful.
all around.
I like Arizona. Yeah, I don't got much to say about that either. I almost would take that spread too. That's a big spread. I think Arizona crushes.
All right, moving on to the next game. We got the Tampa Bay Bucks, 3-1. This is an awesome game.
Yeah.
Going all the way to Seattle, diagonal across the United States. Going to Seattle to versus the Seahawks, who are also 3-1. I mean, we got Baker Mayfield, just being the comeback kid. Couldn't get it done without Mike Evans at the end of that one, but hung tough. But it seems like lately he's always been hanging tough.
Oh yeah.
And then you got Seattle Seahawks led by
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. What do you know about the Seattle Seahawks?
I know they got the number 1 defense in the league,
Oh, really?
and I think they're gonna win.
You think they're going to win?
I think their defense has got 7 interceptions in the first 4 games. Not many points. They look very good. Baker, he could blow that, but I think they win just off the defense and some of their offensive weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree on this one. Give me Baker.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
me
give me
Baker.
Baker. I like this Seahawks team. I just don't think Sam Darnold is the real deal. I like their running backs. I think K9 and Charbonnet are a good combo. But yeah, I think Smith and Jigba is going to cool down. I think Cooper Kupp's washed. I just think the Seahawks team is a lot of their successful players were more successful in the past than they are now. Yeah, give me Tampa Bay. They're clicking. They got Godwin back. Egbuka looks great. No
Mike Evans.
No Mike Evans, and they may have a hobbled Bucky. But little do you know that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have one of the coolest running backs in the league sitting on their bench in Sean Tucker. So I hope Bucky gets hurt. That way we can see. Well, I don't hope he gets hurt, but I hope that if he is hurt,
he's not
we
playing.
get to see Sean Tucker.
What about Rashad White?
Rashad White's cool, but he's
Isn't
more of
he
a
back,
pass
though?
catcher. Yeah, he's the backup, but Sean Tucker.
Yeah, you got no Mike Evans. It's pretty big, and then yeah,
But I'm still taking Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving's out.
This is hard for me. If I were to, like, you know, take anything, have to pick, you know, I'd probably pick Seattle.
Well, you do have to pick.
All right, I'll pick Seattle. I'll pick Seattle and I'll take the over.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I do see this one being a high scoring game, even though Seattle does have an awesome defense.
Yeah.
I see 2 more interceptions.
Todd Bowles
in the
always
future.
has a great defense too in the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
he does.
All right, so moving on to the next game, we got the Detroit Lions 3-1
Yeah.
against the Cincinnati Bengals 2-2. Cincinnati Bengals are home. The over is 48.5. That's obviously coming from the Lions side. Is this the biggest spread?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minus 560 money line for Detroit, minus 10.5. Plus 420 money line for Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, I'm taking Detroit all day. There's no
Yeah.
way Cincinnati can stop the defense
No.
or stop the offense, and then our defense can hang with Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take the Lions even if the Bengals were at full blast.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they could have hung with us. It would have been a high scoring game, I know that, but I don't think they would have been able to hang with us even with Burrow. So give me the Lions. I would say slam the spread. My only thing is that we're just gonna run the clock out and run the ball all day. So I think they could end up getting some garbage time points and maybe closing in on that spread. But give me the Lions big time.
All right. Go ahead, Caldy.
I think the spread should be up to 13.5, if anything. They're going to destroy them.
You think they're going to dismantle the Cincinnati Bengals?
The way they've been playing, the way that we played against Baltimore, we got 7 sacks on Lamar. I think Jake Browning, if we wanted to, we could sack him 15 times.
Well, we just played the Browns.
Yeah.
We didn't get 7 sacks again.
Yeah, well, I'm saying against Lamar. But they had a little, compared to the front offensive line, they were banged up on Baltimore, and they're pretty banged up on Cincy. Or maybe not hurt, they're just bad.
Yeah.
But
They are just bad. They're not even banged
yeah.
up. They brought in these guys to help Joe Burrow not get hurt, and they
Yeah.
just...
after seeing that last game of their front 3 blocking one guy while 2 defensive ends came in untouched, I think Hutch and maybe every one of our linemen get a sack themselves, and they might hurt the quarterback. I think the spread should be 13.5. I think all of our star players score a touchdown. I think the over is going to soar over.
And the over on sacks. It sounds
Yeah,
like,
we might get the over in just our own points. We might throw 50 on them like we have already.
A 50 burger.
Yeah, it won't be this. It won't be. It won't
If
be
you
the
get
first.
40 points, do you call it a 40 burger? Or is that like more like a nacho?
No, I add burger to even a 10 burger.
Yeah,
10 burger?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we all are on Detroit, you know, money line. Caldy's on the spread. Leach is touching the spread because it could be, you know, run the ball and they get a garbage time. But
one of our running backs is scoring that first tutty.
all right, so Washington Commanders 2-2. Is Jade Daniels still out?
I think he's coming back this week.
He was questionable, but I think he comes back.
Okay. So Washington Commanders 2-2, going all the way to Los Angeles to face the Chargers, who are 3-1, who did just lose Joe Alt. I think they lost another lineman earlier in the year.
Yeah, they did. I can't remember. his
Rashawn
name.
Slater, I think his name was. But yeah.
But they just lost a tough game, or a tough loss, right? Didn't they lose? Who'd they lose to? They lost to somebody huge. Damn. Sure. Did they lose to the
You
Giants?
guys were betting on it. Yeah, they lost to the Giants.
Yeah, they lost to the Giants. That was
Jackson Dart, baby.
that was crazy. It was like one of those games where like the Giants couldn't believe that they're gonna win, and then the Chargers are like, we're just out of time.
Yeah.
We fucked up. Give me the Chargers. I think they just have more weapons. I think they're well coached. I think their team's also on a trajectory, like, you know, they're getting these guys, they're getting this guy, and most of all, they got themselves a quarterback who can, you know, run the offense, good leader, he's doing the whole quarterback thing, which doesn't always happen, you know what I mean? Like, that's part of the reasons why I don't really care for Caleb Williams, because I feel like he's not, like, vocal like that, or, you know, very outgoing, you know, where I feel like if you're going to lead fucking 51 other men onto a field, you know, in the highest level of the sport, you got to be a fucking boss, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Not just play the game, it's got to be everything. So I just got the Chargers. What do you guys got? I bet you guys disagree.
I agree with you.
You got Chargers?
I was going to say Chargers. They got a little banged up on the front of the line on offense. I don't think it matters too much because Washington's defense has looked atrocious all year. Drake London just smoked them last week. I think Ladd gets going big time this week. Hasn't done much the last couple of games. Really fast, and that defense just isn't good for Washington. I think he gets his big game of the year this week. Jaden Daniels might help a little bit. I just don't see them winning. Their defense is going to let up a lot of points, I think, to Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think that this Chargers team is really good. I just think they outmatch these Commanders teams, even with Daniels, who I think very well could suffer from a pretty intense sophomore slump this year.
Yep.
Especially if he's already marred by injury. I like the Chargers. They finally got a lead back that's looking pretty damn reliable in Amari Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan Allen's back, one of my all-time favorite players in the NFL. Keenan Allen, just a complete beast. He's had that connection with Herbert before. It seems like it's still there. Hell, even Quentin Johnston is having a good year. Give me these Chargers. I think they roll on.
He's having a great year. Compared to last year, he is doing tenfold better this year.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
considered the
Incredible.
bust of the century for a
Yeah.
while.
The
He-
bust.
He sat on our waivers for the
At least a
first
decade.
week and a half.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't
putting
trust
up-
it. Yeah, I
he's
didn't
putting
trust
up
him at all. But
Wide
he's-
receiver 1 points
yeah,
every
he's
week.
looking good.
I think he's had a 70-yard catch in almost every single game, or about a 50 to 70.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, every time I watch the Chargers, other than last week, I was like impressed, and then when they
Yeah.
lost the Giants, I was like, "What's going on, man?"
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the next game, we got the New England Patriots 2-2 going into Buffalo, who's 4-0. You know, give me Josh Allen. I'll take the Bills.
Give me Josh Allen. I'll take the Bills. I don't know. I think this Buffalo team is, sheesh, they're going to be hard to beat. And I think it's going to take a lot better team than this current New England Patriots to do that. I do think that the Patriots are looking a lot better. I thought, a lot of people had them written off as one of the worst teams in the NFL. But I don't think they're good enough to beat the Bills. But I do think this is going to be a high-scoring game. But I do think that this is a good spread, and I think that, Bills crush.
Interesting. Very high, 55 or 50.5 over under, highest of the whole week. I'm gonna take New England plus 8.5. They just let up plus 12.5 to the Saints, which didn't expect. New England looks pretty good. Drake May, I would say he's running like a top 5 QB right now. Honestly, they don't have too many offensive weapons, but I think they find a way to get it done.
Yeah, I think they're switching running backs, right?
I think they might if they keep having fumble troubles with Stevenson and the other running back, but
Mm-hmm.
Henderson hasn't gotten the running back 1 carries yet, though. He only gets maybe 7 to 8, maybe 9 carries.
Right.
It's kind of tricky.
There's only so many touchdowns per Sunday.
It really is.
So you're on the Patriots?
Yeah, it's spread it plus 8.5. I think
You're
they
on
cover
the spread plus 8.5.
I think
Okay.
they cover that.
All right, so we're split on that one. Yeah, I mean Josh Allen's a fucking unit, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So is his tight end, Dalton Kincaid. That guy's a unit too. So is James Cook. But
Yeah.
they're probably just well coached, man.
Yeah.
All around good team.
I'm high on New England's defense too. I really am. They got Christian Gonzalez back last week. He played very good.
I'm playing them this week,
Yeah.
so we'll see. All right, let's move on to. I think this is our last game here.
I believe this is Monday night, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be a Monday night game. Kansas City Chiefs going to Jacksonville. Ugh, what a kind of a boring Monday.
Woo! I couldn't disagree more.
You couldn't disagree more. Let's talk
This
about
is my
it.
favorite game of the week.
This is your
What do
favorite game of the week?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Okay. Give me the Chiefs, Mahomes, greatest of all time, yada, yada, yada.
Behind Brady.
That's why not this is...
Behind Tom Brady, dude. He's not the greatest of all
Can't slip
time.
that one past me that quick.
Yeah.
He will, I should specify, he will end his career the greatest of all time.
You know Thanos where he had
Behind
the
Tom
5
Brady.
Infinity Stones? Imagine another gauntlet on the other hand where he's just got 2 more.
Yeah, but the rest of that hand is marred by horrific losses.
Well,
as well.
dude, still, Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Anywho,
All right.
he's going to end his career as the GOAT. Anywho, that's not why I think this is going to be an awesome game.
Hold up. He's got to win 17 division titles.
He hasn't lost a division title
You
yet.
sure? Not you sure?
Yeah.
I don't have the facts.
He beat Brady, or he lost to Brady in the divisional to go to the Super Bowl.
No, he has to win the division title. Meaning,
The division, 4
yeah,
teams.
Not the divisional championship.
Oh, that's what I thought.
So
you
he's
meant.
on his way. All right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Keep going. You got Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
He'll
I think the
always he'll
Chiefs-
always never beat Brady in a Super Bowl though.
Yeah. Okay. He'll be a better broadcaster than Brady is, though, too. Also, when he retires.
I'll probably agree on that one.
I like the Chiefs, but I also love this goddamn Jacksonville team. They're the story of the year, I think. A 3-1 Jacksonville team that everyone writes off. Trevor Lawrence is not playing good, but their team is 3-1. Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes hasn't been playing up to his usual standards except for last week. They're only 2-2. Here's the thing. These teams are playing well above what I think that they're both going to do for the rest of the league. But I like the Chiefs. I think the Jaguars keep it really close. I would even say this could be a 1 or 2 point game, so that spread might be a little too close for me. I'm going to smash the over on this one, though. I think both teams put up 30 points. Give me the Chiefs. But this is going to be a fun one. I think Jacksonville's going to keep it close, and I think they're going to put the ball in the air a lot.
Yeah.
Write it up.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I was gonna say the whole time, over looks very enticing. Spread looks way too risky. I think the over hits for sure. Jacksonville, their defense has surprisingly looked pretty good. Last week, Robert Saleh was saying that he thinks they're cheating. He thinks they're stealing signs and all of that. I mean, that means they're doing defense pretty good if you're getting accused of cheating.
Yeah.
I think Mahomes probably exploits that quite a bit, like he does with every defense. Yeah, I mean, I think the over hits. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it soars
They
Yeah.
got Rashid Rice back.
next week. He's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
6
But they
weeks.
got Worthy back.
They got Worthy back. That helped.
He looked good last
So
week.
who do you have?
I'm just taking the over. If I had to take a money line,
Yeah. You got to.
I'd probably say Chiefs.
Right. I'll just throw in. Let's go Jacksonville just to throw a wrench in it. We'll go Jacksonville going 4-1,
Yeah.
beating the Chiefs. Everybody's talking about them next week.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
shocked, honestly.
All right, so moving on. It's about to be October. It's about to be Halloween. It's time to survive the haunting.
How we survive.
Week 5 survivor pick. Who do we got?
I'm going to waste my pick down Arizona this week.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona.
Yep. I think they crushed the Titans. Honestly.
Are we all picking together, or we just each one of us pick?
You go each.
Yeah, we each picked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You going Arizona?
Yep. I think Arizona is a great value pick this week. I don't think there's very many other games you get to play Arizona. Hell, I might even just take whoever's playing Tennessee for all of my survivor picks. Give me Arizona. I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah. was gonna say the easiest one of the slate I think would be the Lions, but I'm not wasting my Lions pick on that easy team. Arizona over or Tennessee though. I would do that. I'm not sure how many more 100% chances I would love to play Arizona other than this one, so I'll take them.
You're taking Arizona too.
A lot of the other games were a little too close. There's two for sure's for me, and that was Arizona and Detroit, and I want to keep my Detroit pick.
All right, let me take. Oh man, who are the Raiders playing again?
They're playing the Seahawks, I believe.
No,
No, they're not. They're playing.
I thought they were playing the Minnesota.
Yes. I don't recall actually.
Fuck it, give me the Cardinals. We'll ride with the boys.
Yeah.
Give me the Cardinals. All right, you guys.
Cardinals is a safe pick.
Hey, if you guys tuned in for this long, thanks so much. We might do an audio of this, or maybe maybe not. We're trying to figure it out. But thanks for tuning in. We're just starting up New School Sports. Make sure to hit subscribe. We're going to be here all NFL season. Might throw some college in there too at some point. But we're going to be doing our picks and our Survivor pick every week for you. I'm Peckman.
I'm Leach.
Galdi.
And we'll see you next week.